equal. That's great. Australians are renowned around the world for being friendly, down-to-earth people. That's great. Now, there's a flip side of that, though. You dare step above the crowd in this country, and what are they going to do to you? Chop you down at the knees. We have a name for it called the what? Tall poppy syndrome. That is so prevalent in this country. It doesn't happen in other countries to the extent it does here. That is a flip side and negative of our country, and you need to be aware of that. So you're going to step above the crowd. As an investor, you're becoming a leader. Other people are watching you for two reasons. They're watching you for two reasons. One, some people generally want to see you succeed because if they know you can do it, then they can do it. And they generally want you to be successful. Others are watching you and hoping you fall flat on your butt because they're fearful. Because if you step up and achieve more, you make them insecure because you're achieving things that they know that deep down they could, but they don't have the guts to step up and go for it in life. And that's the majority of people, unfortunately. Not because they don't love you, not because they don't care about you, it's because you play on their insecurities by stepping up and achieving more. And the tall poppy syndrome in this country. So I'm just telling you, if you're going to step up, you need to be aware of that. You need to let go if you're in a situation where you worry what other people think of you, because it will hold you back. It'll hold you back from stopping achieving more. Because it all stemmed from 15 years ago saying, why is it that some people have the same upbringing, same family, live in the same country, same opportunity, and some achieve a tremendous amount in their life and others don't? What's the difference? Why do some people? So it's always fascinating me asking that question. And so what I find, I travel on planes a lot around Australia, around the world. And if you notice when you're on planes, I believe I can tell just by the way someone gets off a plane how successful they are in life without knowing their net worth or bank account. You know how I can tell? Would you like to know? You can try this next time. You're on a plane, just watch people. The majority of people, guess what they do? Plane lands. Are they out of the seat straight away, yes or no? They're up out of their seats, they're trying to rush and get everything. They're trying to get everything because they want to get off the plane as quickly as possible. A sure sign of someone that is stressed in life and not going to get the results they want. Why? Because look what they're doing. They are trying to control things they have absolutely no control over. If you're not stressed, here's a bonus strategy for you. You want to get stressed? Try this. The fastest way to get stressed is try and control someone or something you don't have any control over. You'll be stressed in an instant. And that's what most people are doing. They're like, because can they determine getting off the plane any quicker? I mean, they've got to wait there till the door opens anyhow. They've got to wait till people in front of them walk out. They're wasting all their time and energy on something they have no control. And that's what they do in their life. Now, these same people go out into the share market, and guess what they're going to do? They're going to be like trying to control, praying to God or whoever that the share price goes up. Now, what if someone else is praying to God the share price goes down? What's God going to do about it? Okay? It's like, if we live in hope, it's like, hope this way. In other words, they're trying to put the control. Do they control the share price goes up? Yes or no? No, and if they did, guess what's going to happen? They'll go sent to jail. So they don't control that. They put the energy out there instead of saying, you know what, successful investors, Warren Buffett, buys into a company. He's like, I hope it goes up. No, he knows, he's done, he can't control that. Okay, unless he buys the whole company, then maybe he can. So successful, sophisticated investors, the millionaire mindset is this. We're unattached. We make our decisions. We accept the share price can go up, it can go down. We're not going to live in hope. We are going to accept and go either. We're just going to respond to what happens. We know beforehand what we're looking at. We also know, because we use sophisticated strategy, it doesn't matter if it goes down because we can profit from that, or we can at least protect it from that, depending on what we're doing. So we can be naturally less attached. The property market, whatever we're doing. Same in life. People want to get in a relationship, and guess what they want to do? Change the other person. Who's ever tried this before, by the way? Don't put your hand up if you're sitting next to your spouse, but in other words, if only the other person would change and then our relationship would be better. Who has to change? Ourselves. When we change, guess what happens? Other people change. There's a cybernetic loop. We change, other people change. We change in our decision-making, investments, and whatever aspect of our life, things change. It all comes down to us. But most people are putting their power out trying to change the economy, trying to change the share market, trying to change other people, trying to change that. They're wasting their time because they have no control over it. If they take that power back and focus on themselves, they control their emotions, they control the decisions they make, they control their behavior, they have complete control over those things. That's where the power is. And then if you get so good at that, you look at someone like Richard Branson. I've had the chance to catch up with him several times, learning off him as a billionaire to say, how does a guy achieve what he does? Here's a guy that, as a result of him taking charge of controlling what he can control, he is now in a position where he has influence and has the ability to influence and control other things. He can plan to send people into space and things like that. Has billions of dollars at his disposal. So he now has more power, not to control, but influence other things. Why? Because he controlled himself and was able to make decisions that led to a greater degree of financial success. Make sense? And that's how we can have a greater impact with our family. People say, I want to change my family. Change yourself. And lead by example. You inspire other people. You change your community, etc. All comes from that. Now that sounds simplistic, but is it true? Yes or no? And we know that to be true. So I'm highlighting this because you're going to go out there in the market, out there as an investor, and you just start wanting to get off that aeroplane quickly before you can, you're getting caught up in losing your power. You're going to get stressed and you're going to make dumb decisions. Intelligent people make some dumb decisions when they're stressed. Is that true? Who's been one of those people before? Be honest, okay? We all can make some dumb decisions when we're stressed or focus on things we don't control. If we've got to say, when there's panic going on, fear, I love Warren Buffett's quote. You might want to jot this down. The only time to be greedy in the share market is guess when? When people are fearful and panicking. Like right now. If you're ever going to be greedy in the share market, right now is the time to be greedy. So the reason most people lose in the share market, because in a boom time they get greedy. You're going to do the opposite to most people, but you're going to be unattached. Jamie, but is there any guarantees? There's no guarantees in life, but there's certain guarantees we can add in as an investor to what we're doing to protect our position. Make sense? So then we can go out there and you could be right now, you should be excited. Actually, who is excited about the future right now? Okay? Who's freaking out, honestly? He's like, I'm not really excited because I read the paper this morning. It's like the world's coming down, So anyhow, my attitude is this. If the whole financial system collapses, and the whole world economy collapses completely, then it's not really my problem because everyone is in deep shit. Okay, so what are you worried about? Why stress about it? There's nothing you can do about it. Relax, be unattached, okay? So no point stressing. Okay? I'm sure we'll survive. I'm sure there's enough food around, okay? So we just have to relax because otherwise what creates, if society, the share market is a representation of people. It's a reflection of their moods. When fear kicks in, will a recession happen in this country? Fundamentally, it shouldn't. But if enough people are afraid and focus on it, guess what can happen? We can create a self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay? If people stop spending, people stop taking action, businesses will go broke. They'll have to sack people. Heap of people go unemployed. There won't be jobs around for them. Okay? So it can actually cascade that. It's all a reflection of the masses' thoughts and emotions. We want to be above that and take advantage of opportunity. If it's not just to protect yourself so you're not a victim from it, but it's also too, you can profit from that. Who's ready to profit immensely from an uncertain time? Very good. So let's look at how we do that. So let's go through. So the blueprint at 21st century. Now, if you remember, you'd already know this because you'd be studying this, but for the guests here, etc., let me run through it. This is a blueprint of what we do financially. There is predominantly, what we're after is, jot this word down. The word is synergy. You say, how do you get wealthy fast? Now, I'm not into teaching people how to get rich quick. You can get rich fast, though, in a reasonably short period of time if you're dedicated, committed, intelligent in the sense of willing to take action, and strategic about what you do, and give it the right time frame. Most people, you want to jot this down, most people overestimate what they can accomplish in 12 months, yet underestimate what they can accomplish in a decade. So just remember that. Most people overestimate in 12 months, but underestimate in a decade. If you give yourself the right time frame, in a decade you can accomplish a lot. Okay, don't try and rush it, be strategic. The more patient you are, the faster it comes. The less impatient you are, the more slower it comes. It's ironic, but that's the way it works. If we're patient, but patient isn't like, well, Jamie, I've been damn patient. I'm 55 years of age. I've been waiting 35 years of my working career and nothing's happening. That's not being patient. It means you haven't done anything that you need to get the result. Okay? Patience is take action, massive action, give it time to happen.